What's up? Welcome to another video. Today I am hitting a huge bench press PR. It is for reps, not an all-time PR. And I'm going to take you through the journey with me. And tonight, I'm wearing a Deion Sanders jersey because this is prime time type stuff. No, but for real. Welcome to another day of the 25 days of Christmas. Why am I making this video? I'm gonna make this video because I am at numbers right now in my programming that scare the life out of me. And ask my wife, I talk about it all day, of how intimidated I am by these numbers. Last night, it was 315 by 5 on front squats. Terrified all day. Today is 370 by 5 on the bench press for 2 sets. And like I said, I am absolutely terrified because these are numbers that I know the strength is there to hit them. So failure on these numbers will come in the form of injury typically. They won't come in the form of just not being able to get it up. So that's why I'm scared, but that's also what keeps me going, is we need things in life that give us a little bit of a scare, that put us out there. I'm not saying you have to go hit massive numbers in the weight room, but what I am saying you should do is sign up for a shooting competition, join your men's Bible study, whatever it looks like for you, that thing that you're a little bit afraid of, but you know is gonna be amazing when you do it. Those are the things you should be searching for and chasing after. And mine come in many different forms, but tonight they come in the form of a 370 pounds for 5 reps bench press. So hopefully you enjoy the video. Let's get after it. So when preparing for some type of PR, a few things to do, a few things not to do. A huge mistake I made in the past was constantly relying on equipment. So for my squat, I would throw my belt on, even at 135, and it became a crutch over a period of time so that I had absolutely no core strength if I was to work out without my belt. As it goes for bench, you won't see me wrap my wrists, wear elbow sleeves, belt. You won't see me do anything until I get to my top set. Still, I do not like to do it on my top set, but a weight like this, I'm gonna add any little extra precaution bit of safety that I can, but go without equipment for as long as you possibly can, because the more you use it, the more of a crutch it will become. Next, treat every single rep the same. Whether it's the bar, 135, 225, whatever it is, continue to do the same motions into the lift and after the lift. You see me when I'm standing up, swing my knees to the chest, stand up. When I'm starting, same, make sure my hands are in the right placement. There's tons of steps. Just because a weight is something you know you can get, don't create bad habits by setting yourself up differently. Just warming up right now, so I'll wait for prime time. As far as warming up to my top set, that is one thing that does look different for me every single time. I don't want to do too many reps where I gas myself out on my top set, but I also don't want to do too little so that my body is not fully firing. So what it typically looks like, lighter weight, anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. As I start getting 225 to 315, I'll cut it down from 5 to downwards of 3, And then my last few jumps before I get to 370, I'll just do for 1 rep just to get a feel for the weight. Another thing, you'll notice there is no music playing in the background. That is not just why I'm making these videos. There's no music on right now because that can add to your adrenaline, that can get you really high while you're warming up and give you a crash and not have the same effect when you are ready to go for your top set. So that being said, don't spike too early, if that makes sense, based on your music, your pre-workout, your carbs, whatever you take. Multiple different factors can go into that. And also, to take a small little thing I'm talking about here and blow it up into the bigger picture of reality is some athletes are getting massages every single week, scraping, whatever it may be, blah, blah, blah. When in reality, go without that for a period of time and use it when it is going to be most beneficial for your meet or whatever you're competing for. That is what has personally worked for me and what I have been recommended. Maybe you are the one getting a massage every single week. I'm jealous. But make sure the things that you are doing are all leading towards the benefit, not just becoming a natural part of what you do. So me personally, I like these style videos. Just kind of flow in, get some lifting video, get some talking. A little bit of what has led to this journey for me. Thankfully, I've always had a pretty good bench press. I can't say the same about my deadlift and squat. I've had to work for those. But I have hit my very first powerlifting competition. I hit 403 because it was kilo plates. So everybody wants their landmark 4 plates. You remember your first 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate. I remember all those things. So after that meet, I had a free week in the gym. I went into the gym and I hit 405 for 2. All-time favorite lift. I did not mean to double it, but it felt so smooth that I went for it. Shortly after then, I gave up powerlifting because it was just unhealthy for me. I was strong, but I could barely breathe. Everything I would do, I'd be struggling. And I had the realization that when I stand in front of God, a 2,000 pound total is going to mean nothing to him if I didn't do it for his glory. So also, if I was in a crowd of 100 people and I told them I had a 2,000 pound total that I was chasing, they would have no clue what I'm talking about. So I decided to give up powerlifting and get healthy. Once I did that, told myself I'd probably never get back to those numbers again. Thankfully, over a period of time, I was some solid training. I hit 405 again. Was much more of a struggle the second time, like 2 or 3 years later that I hit it. After I hit that again, changed my style a little bit. That one wasn't as unhealthy, but it was still just trying to cake on the weight and get strong. Again, told myself I would never start reaching these numbers again. And this time around, I am arguably healthier than I have ever been. My focus is not strength. Strength is just a byproduct of proper programming, a healthy lifestyle, and this is where it's led me to. So I am more excited about these numbers this time around than I have ever been before, because I am not chasing strength as a goal of mine. I am just trying to be the most deadly human being I can possibly be. And through proper programming, right dieting, right supplementation, it's led me to these numbers. Everybody is going to have their claims of pointing fingers at it was this, he was taking this, and you can suspect anything you want. Personally, I don't care. What I know is I have put in the work. I have slaved over putting in the work consistently. I have not taken a full week off of the gym in almost 10 years. And that is going through a major knee surgery. 3 days later, I was in the gym. That is going through 2020. I found my way to get to a gym. All that being said is not to pat myself on the back, but it's to say that it is doable for anybody that is willing to put in the work. This may not be your goal, and that is completely okay, but whatever your goal is, keep chasing it. All that being said, we're getting into numbers that are slightly scaring me, as they always do, but I'm gonna throw up one here, then probably do one more at a higher weight, then we'll be at our top set. That's a good sign. Last warm up. Let's get it. And just like that, we came, we saw, we conquered. Oh, dang. Terrified leading into the day. The reward after going through with it feels so much better. And all that being said, without making this a super long video, just want to make this video about leading into a PR. But all this is so small. And if we can find so much gratification in these small things, how much more constantly working for the eternal King, who is Jesus Christ. So all that being said, is gym progress is one way that satisfies our flesh in many ways, but gaining knowledge and growing closer to Christ is something that satisfies our soul eternally. So, to wrap this up, yes, seek these small gains, seek these small goals, seek all these small things, but remember the bigger picture of everything, that if we can do these and feel so much joy and peace in the process of those, imagine how much more joy and peace you can find when seeking the biggest thing in this world, and that is a relationship with Jesus Christ. It's worth it. Thank you for watching the video. It's an exciting day. I love hitting these PRs. I love being able to live to fight another day, and I can only thank God for that, because there's no reason why this weight doesn't just absolutely crush me. Thank you, God. Thank you, guys. Continue to stay watching, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.